first aid kit. Greater love has no man than this. But men.
Did you just fire? Yeah, you did. Did she have a pill? In the nappy? You sure? Could be the what?
Where do we go from here? We ask ourselves.
In there?
Why does this happen to a person like him? He gave so
Alright. So I'll see you when you get back, Princess.
a chance to be happy. When all the facts are known, we hope that society will have gained some knowledge that will help prevent the death like the one Eddie suffered. There was no sacrifice too large or too small for Eddie. He truly loved giving and gave of himself abundantly. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, would you likewise identify yourself for the
Good
record?
morning, my name is Stanley Miller. I'm the uncle of Ernest Miller. And I've been given this opportunity to come before you on behalf of the Miller family. We want to say that there's no place in a civilized society for anyone who shows no regard for life, especially in the form and manner that Jeffrey Dahmer has shown. We can't afford to have anyone preying nor stalking our people, no matter what our difference may be. How can we as a civilized people accept the responsibility of ever putting someone of this nature back into society? Judge Graham, we ask that you see fit to give Jeffrey Dahmer the maximum sentence. To Jeffrey Dahmer, you have become a hero to a few, but you have become a nightmare for many more. That's including myself. Before I settle in for the night, I find myself looking in closets, under beds, anywhere that you may be found. Jeffrey Dahmer, due to your actions, this has caused my family a great deal of pain and emotional distress. Jeffrey Dahmer, through your selfish actions, you have caused my family to suffer the loss of society and companionship of Ernest. This was done without any cause or provocation on the part of you, despite the fact that you had survived the saws, the bats, the acid, the drills, and popular guns. Even while he was in a semi-conscious state of mind, you didn't give him the chance to fight for his life. You took his life like a thief in the night by cutting his throat. Rather than facing him and let him fight for the thing that he felt most dear, you took the coward way out. Did you ever stop to think that this is someone's son? Did you ever stop to think that this is someone's brother, nephew, uncle, cousin, grandson, or just someone's friend that's missing him dearly? Jeffrey Dahmer, just a couple of things about Ernest that you didn't take the time out to find out. First, Ernest was a dancer. This came naturally, and this was his dream, although all through his short-lived life. Second, he had a family that loved him. He has a niece now that's 4 months old that he'll never get to hold or play or just watch grow up. He has to look from heaven now. I hope that you live a long life so that one day you can appreciate life. On that day, you would know my family's suffering. Furthermore, fortunate for you, Wisconsin doesn't ask you for what you have taken, but then you can only give one. I'm not for the death penalty, but you are a perfect candidate. To Mr. Boyd, first to you, I want to say thank you for not laying any of the blame on the victims. You didn't fail, it's just that God take care of his people. Truth shall always stand. The verdict was appropriate and absolute. Third, you and your staff had a job to do, and you did it well, and we respect that. To Mr. McCann, thank you for fighting a battle that Ernest couldn't fight for himself. As we sat back and fought the battle of faith, you taught us all a lesson on responsibility that we'll never forget. You and your staff have my family's deepest respect. To the Dahmer family, I know that there are some dark days for your family, but the morning will come. So look to the hills, and you will make it through.
Thank you, sir. your name, would you first identify yourself?
My name is Shirley Hughes, and I'm Tony Anthony Hughes' mother. First of all, thank God, and to give thanks to the judge and to Mr. McCann for the verdict that came in. I would like to say to Jeffrey Dahmer that he don't know the pain, the hurt, the loss, and the mental state that he put our family in. But I'd just like to read a poem that a good friend of my son wrote. Tony thought you was his
Jeffrey
friend.
Dahmer. Morning, Pablo. Chick is just gone to us to
Although I can't communicate with the loud
get a
voice,
few bits,
listen
you
to me
know.
anyway. Try
So-
to have mercy on my moms. Look at the tears roll down
We'll
my
have
face.
one
See
for
that
the
each one is a
team.
cry for help. And realize my sign.
See, Morris, Pablo, I'm so sorry, bro, about me bleeding phone. Me Instagram, I'll get me phone fixed next Saturday.
Make you such a dear, my God, who are you? What are you?
But,
You have never
like
shown
I
me
said, it
beside
could
me.
be.
I put my trust in
I'm
you.
good, I'm
I thought
fine,
you were my
thank you,
friend
pal.
until the end.
I'm alright,
Yet I
yeah.
didn't know you as
In a
well
bit
as
of
I
bleeding
thought.
pain,
I
but
never
other than
felt the
that,
end would be this way.
eh,
Is there
not a bad day, you
anyone
see,
that can
because
help
Pablo,
me, Mom, Dad,
when the other half
brother,
comes
son?
through, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's
What's
like,
happening to me?
it's nice, and she works hard all week, so, you know what I mean, it's like,
My friend, what is it
yeah,
he's giving me? What is it that
fucking
you're
hell,
doing?
Pablo, I swear to God, man,
Helpless. Is that a thrill to you
we
to know
could
that
make
I
a
can
lot of
fight
money
back?
together, me and you,
That's the
bro.
hardest struggle in my life.
Like I said,
Keep
yeah,
my eyes open with the hope of seeing
you
God.
get a trader to come over, bro.
Total control over me. My
And
life
if you
is
know
in the
anybody
hands
that
of
can
nothing
sell
but
Moncler
a
bags,
stranger.
Gucci
You
bags,
have become
fucking
my worst nightmare.
Moncler
I
coats,
know you get
fucking
caught.
blue tracksuits, Adidas ones, fucking, now they're not fucking bent. You know what I mean? I get on me little tracksuits for 50% because you know the fella that owns it.
Mom, I'm
You know what I mean? For fuck's sake, the amount of little tracksuits for fuck's sake, come on. And me missus nearly shit our pants last night, right? You know what I've done.
Day and night because of this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Right, so upstairs I have my camera stand on it, right? So I use it as a mannequin in a way. It's up 6 foot tall, has me spray way across it, and a cap underneath the spray way. So it looks like there's someone in the fucking corner, but there's no one in the corner now. I wasn't going to do this before. I'm going to do it now. Me dad got a 13-year-old Manchester City boy called Daniel. And the young lad died of cystic fibrosis, Pabs, right? So my old fella got his heart, the 13-year-old boy's heart broke. We were told 3 things about the donor. His name was Daniel, same as me dad, same as me brother who done the fire, same as me sister, not same as me sister, same name as me dad. His name was Daniel, 13 and a big City fan, right? Right in the bollocks out of it, never mind a little and start laughing at it, because I have the, finally, I've got something, I've got the bubble cover off this up on the stand, I'll show you what I mean. I'm back. Yeah, she'll be like, fuck you, Jeffrey. Fuck you, Jeffrey. No, like it's a little probably my chick has just gone over to Aston now. It's only fucking 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? But there it is there. That's for there. My camera stand, look. Boom. Oh shit. There he goes. Like I said, Pablo, I have a consignment. Now let me show you, right? No fucking about with me when I get me home back. Hey Pablo, tell me what you think of that. Hey, bro, would you pay £100 for one of them? You know what I mean, bro? I'm not talking, this is no, we're not joking here, bro. But anyway, that's me gals. I got them for a couple of weeks ago. Nah, it's the only thing, but look, it's a new look. It's the match off this, like it's the bubble coat off this tracksuit. Spray way there. Football's on tomorrow. The other one, where's, like I said there, same as Scouters, Pablo. It's like, you know, I have an idea. I'm gonna start advertising other people's stuff. And it's, like for instance, like, I have a studio to build. And the way I say it is, Pablo, but give me 1 second. I've been on there, Pablo, for about 6 years, 7 years watching. Now, here's the thing. I was watching for about 3 years and never said that in a way. Not really, anyway. You see, everybody knew who I was the night that PD come into the sector and told everybody that I used to sell ABC, blah blah blah. I was the drug dealer and he also threatened me
to go through all her life, not know her father.
never me.
Another
You know
thing
what?
I want to talk about is
I was
the
fucking,
You know, I don't understand how a person could really harm a
I was
person
embarrassed.
and you say that, well, I did this because he
You
was
know how
the
much
type.
I was embarrassed?
But if everybody go around doing something to somebody because they're
Well,
their
like I
type,
said
it would be
tomorrow,
a sad world today.
if the cap wears off his shirt, wear the soap tomorrow.
Should never be able to walk
We're
the face
going.
of the earth or to be able to harm anyone else.
Enemy territory tomorrow. You see, because
Say in my heart,
it's the Manchester Derby.
What he is.
Oi, so will I.
Denying person. That if he had a chance, he would constantly do this again. So I thank the jury for saying this man for what he is.
So,
I want to thank
tomorrow,
District Attorney.
we have the Derby, you know, we can go either way, like, you know.
And to realize that we all have feelings, that we lost.
Shout out to Aaron for the heart. Thanks very much, mate.
And I appreciate it.
I have loads of them, bro. Fucking I like cats. I collect them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As well as skulls. Hey, I've been watching that Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm on the 5th episode. That guy was a sick puppy, you know. No, Pablo, I'll be honest with you, brother, yeah. I stopped taking me milk stabilizer for 4 days, and
As much as love it in our family.
kind of fucked me up a bit, you know.
My mother gave.
Cause I'm stubborn, you see, I think I can set myself these challenges and listen. There's a lot of things that it's okay to do, but I shouldn't be compromising my mental health
You guys did a wonderful
for the
job.
sake of trying to
Bottom of my
test
heart,
myself
thank you, God.
too much.
I got
Does that
a
make
little
any sense, Pablo?
Thank you all.
Like I said, there's only a couple of us in here. Did you send it though on Messenger? Yeah, oh yeah. No, I do it. Look,
My name is
like I said, I'm a diehard red. I used to go
And I just wanted to
to Old
know,
Trafford for
just why.
20 years
Why
now.
would it be not as
14 with me lads.
I just want to thank you, Michael McCann, for the good job you did.
And about
Oh,
7.
you did a good job too. But
Yeah.
I'm glad McCann won.
See, my lad, Old Trafford is
I
out.
want to thank you, Judge.
And the Fox will be joining me tomorrow. Add me on. Yeah, you're already on my Facebook, aren't you? So, Stevie boy. I'm sure you're on my fucking Facebook. I know you sent on fucking Insta, but I can't fucking see it because I've got me fucking phone.
And I'm the oldest sister of Ellen. Yeah, whatever your man is saying, I'm mad. This is how you act when you are out of control. I don't want to ever see my mother have to go through this again. Never, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I lied to you, mother. I know. That is not control. Don't Jeffrey, I killed you.
Look at that. 5 men it took to get a grown woman. May I see if you killed my brother or sister nice that near to you, man? I'd be launching everything out at you. Look, you just brought him in our line of sight. Are you fucking stupid? Or that's how feds are tick. Line of sight. Mate, listen. You go and you find a head on a man's stove, yeah? 2 human heads in this fucking fridge. And a head in this fucking freezer, though. Who's counting the heads, right?
And we've got good doctors.
Not only
To come
did
in and
he eat,
express their theories as
and
to why, in their honest opinion, not
what's
Jeffrey
that
Dahmer
word?
being free, that was never
Necrophilia,
gonna be
right?
true
You know
ever.
that thing what you do when you
But to
sleep with dead
explain to the
people?
world at large
What he
how a
done.
human being
Well, there's another
died to this
Freelia.
such a degree that he can't be thrown in his ass.
He found the organs.
It took great courage for these doctors who are not
He
in the
found that
practice
he-
and not in
I
practice
blame
of
his dad. His
business.
dad's a lot to answer for because,
Themselves to vigorous
like, when your lad
investigation
starts talking about stripping bones, stripping flesh off bones, alright, you know there's some, alright, Bristol, how's it going, lad?
He fit the definition, but even if he didn't fit the definition, there was no
Yeah,
decision
man, he's
to be
one
made.
sick,
No
bro.
lawyer has a right to make judgments concerning another person's process rights.
But like I said, me missus has gone to ask the guys. It's the only reason I'm on talking to you. She's gone to ask us, so
Lawyers in the future will know
yeah, I hope he's alright.
when and if they're confronted with the same kind of situations as was in this case.
Yeah. Like I said, I tell you what, now, I've done a couple of things. I'm not going to go into it, but I will tell you one thing. Mental health doesn't discriminate, right? And I have major triggers, okay? Now, tomorrow, just take the piss. And all the Oasis fans are walking past in the Derby shooting last year. Yeah. We're ready. We have a new tracksuit.
I am confident, as I said, the very first day when it was a very crucial time of my life of making the decision to stay at a
Nah, look.
that I was not going to
Like I said, the chick's gone to ask her. When she gets back, I'll order McDonald's. Would anybody like a McChicken sandwich meal? See where I'm from. You either get two, you see. You get a McChicken sandwich meal, or you get a McChicken sandwich meal.
I don't know if I'd have
Right.
the dignity of some of these people.
Big up, Bristol. Come here, can I ask you something? I'm even afraid to ask. Is there anything, Pablo, I need to be made aware of? That's happened either on a stream last night.
But to let people out there know.
The early hours of this morning whenever.
Of trash,
Because
you're going to get.
I have a life, right?
And there.
Like yourself, like a few of the other boys. And
There is no
YouTube
human being
is
in the world
like,
who's troubled
I
like
started
who can't
with
learn
one
what
sub,
happened in this photo.
obviously.
That
And
no
I
matter
wanted to
what
turn
is
that one
wrong
to
with
100.
them,
That
there
was
is
my
help
goal.
there. And
I've
you
done
know
that
from your
6
many years
times
of
already.
experience as a judge, as Mr. McCann does
No
as
big
district
deal.
attorney, as I do as both.
I also sent myself
And as
another tag of Bristol.
There's a lot of people
That's
who come into these
what's
courts with
happening
a
at the moment.
sickness, and had they been treated,
Fighting Trolls and Dr. Axel have to teamed up together like Mario and Luigi.
caused harm,
Is that what's
then maybe
I read
some of
this
the
morning?
reasons that
Because
happened
like I said,
otherwise would not have happened.
my
And
darling
accomplished that goal.
is gone to ask to get a few
I would
bits,
like
a
to
few
tell you
munchies
that I
for
had
later,
to do a
you
lot of
know.
reading on this.
We watched the old drama last night,
These
but
kinds of things could happen.
yeah,
And
so
one
I
of
have
the
to
things that I read
new
was the
shell
book, there was
soup for the
authorities
fucking
on mass murder
Debby.
in Fox.
I think I've only won it once.
And they were
Brand
known
new
as Dan and
tracksuit,
Mao
blue
as the people who've
tracksuit,
done more
seasonal.
study on the field of serial
Shout out
killings
to
and mass
Luke,
murders
what?
than anyone. And obviously, in the interest of trying to
Or
find
a
out what
certain
this is
sort
all
for
about,
helping me.
I bought
And
the
me
book,
family, all me
and the
nephews
lawyer
and all,
Daily wrote the foreword.
50% off.
And I was very
But
moved
he'd
when I
make it
read
back
it
because my nephew spent
it
thousands in
was
there
irrelevant to
every
what I
single
was
weekend.
concerned about.
How
I would like
ridiculous
to put on the record the reason.
But you see, they don't
Mr.
drink
Daly
because
was
they're
the lawyer for
muscle.
the Boston
And
Streamers.
they're very clever, the cunts. You invest on
Very,
money.
very bad human being.
Bill and Ben, the flower pot, man. Well,
And
Bristol,
he had a criminal psychiatrist.
like I said,
The Boston Strangler, Mr. I think his name was DeSalvo.
I suffer with mental health,
And
yeah,
Mr. Bailey
and
recounts in the forest.
I'm certified psychotic, yeah.
The handling of the Strangler case.
The best of times I can go for a month to 10.
It first occurred when the doctor, one of the
In
foremost criminal
second,
psychiatrists in the era, informed me after a detailed
the police
examination of
can't stop me
"Well,
with
Mr. Bailey, I
tasers.
hate to disappoint you, but I do not find
I'll
your
tell you
comment being
what,
safe in
gave
the legal sense,
50,000 votes,
nor
some of them
psychotic in the
bastards.
medical sense.
Foxy's alright.
He is a sociopath. Recognized sociopath.
Yeah, you know that man?
Will excuse,
Yeah.
which will excuse
Yeah,
criminal
well,
responsibility.
People used to say,
I thoroughly disagree with a
had
lot of his
minerals,
point, but his things
okay.
out of my testimony would not help you. Quick quote.
now, I think I have a couple of minerals. No problem, Pablo, God, fucking bless you. I'll only be on the air for maybe an hour, because the chick has took the little one over to ask her to get a few bits, and she's like, only you just, I know you're not gonna do your lives because I'm here this weekend, she said, but I'm gonna go get a few bits, you do your life for an hour, and I'll see you when you get back, so, she's gone to get me my list of munchies, right? Tomorrow, you're forgetting, tomorrow is the Manchester Derby. Foxy will be here tomorrow to do the watch along with me. Like I said, I know there's a couple of people that don't want me to have a channel, right? And I'm fine with that, that's okay, that's not a problem.
I say that
I'll
now
also
the
say
story
this.
has been told.
I don't have an issue with anybody on YouTube,
Inner cities, churches, there is time for healing. A
but
long time to heal for these.
we're not on YouTube,
But
we're on
I'd like very
StreamYard.
much to state
I had to put the big blue pants on, you know, pay for the month,
that the
whatever.
institution and the
And
sales
shout out to
process,
Foxy,
which I know
Foxy will be over there
recognize that they
on
have an
fucking
opportunity
Sunday,
to do
1
what
o'clock,
Mr.
we're going
Daly
live.
said so well
Build
forward to the book that I just read.
Anyway,
Unfortunately,
so like I said,
I would hope that Mr. Dahmer, and I think the court after the court,
the fuck did that go?
say, will recognize that he will be ready for such a study. So that someday, somehow, out there, somebody may see some soft signs that will cause them to call the kind of people that I consider to have been here in this courtroom, Dr. Berlin and Dr. Becker and Dr. Wallstrom.
And what is it about everybody on here wants to see Pablo's a good guy?
Albeit great, are not treating psychiatrists.
Pablo,
I am hopeful.
if you haven't got me on Facebook, bro,
Goes on in this courtroom
add
today
me.
in the past.
Jude
Take steps to make sure
McDonald.
that somebody like
Just
Jeffrey
picture it.
Dahmer never occurs again.
Well, listen, Bristol,
Regardless of whether we're talking about.
nevertheless, bro, you still come in for a few minutes. I hope you have a great weekend.
Verdicts, what's important
And you,
is
Pablo.
to treat people who are sick. And I know that this exercise that we have gone through these past 3 weeks will yield some good. I am confident.
I have nothing more to say.
Like I said, there's a big Derby. Yeah, big Derby. Oh shit.
Well, guys, some breaking news for you today, and I couldn't take this one myself because about 2 hours ago I was on Making Gains with Gary Furby, the Governor Gary Furby, and Danny Christie popped in the chat. And yeah, Fergo asked me what I thought of Sean Atwood, and I said my opinion of him, he's an asshole. Oh, well, I didn't know that, as I say, it's been a smashing day or something. Now, I'm going to show you Jen's, Sean's co-host, her window has been put in. Now, I'm not going to remove any comments, but let everybody have a say here. I'm going to disable bad words. I'm going to let everything go in this one. And I want to let, I want everybody to tell us what their thoughts on this is. And what you think about it. Let us know in the comments, please. Enjoy.
She's in hiding right now at a friend's for safety. The police have been out. They were here for hours.
Right.
She's too stressed to come back to the property. We don't know who has done it. Obviously, one of the suspects is Marvin, the reformed London hitman. Who months ago that threat.
Wow.
Recordings of him saying he knows where we all live. He put Jen's address online.
Yeah, and you're ratting like a fucking rat.
Even if he's not done it, that could have inspired someone to do it, so it puts him in the suspect list. Also, Jen has stalkers. I'm not saying it's Bateman, I'm saying he's a suspect. I want to see more evidence. Jen's got stalkers, could be the stalkers. Put in the comments, let me know who you think it is. We're going to get Jen to come on and tell the whole story. Thanks for your love and support.
Atwood is a snitch.
There's a war taking place on Britain streets.
Some people do genuinely hate the police. I don't think they realise that underneath this uniform there's skin and bone and a person.
On one side are embattled police officers defending the thin blue line. On the other are thugs with no respect for the law.
Yeah, but I grew up never respecting the law. What when your house gets broken into, what do you do? If you're me, you don't ring the police, because I'll find out nobody robbed this house on the man. I don't know if that's silly. Because, yeah, 3 Irishmen, you'd be dragged up the stairs, yeah. And 3 Irishmen said they seen you over my bed with a knife, let's say. I woke up, I was in fear for my life. I made a decision. Sometimes hesitation can get you killed, so I'm not hesitating. I know mother. If I ever seen anyone stood over my bed, yeah, with a knife, right, you wouldn't leave the house. They'd leave the house, alright, in an ambulance. I'd do that for them. That's the only duty of care I have to you. If you rob my house, I'll tell you one thing, you better be as quiet as a mouse. Because if one of us hears you, and then you wake up the lot of us, then you're fucked. You know, I'm a humble fella, but I'm just being real. You know, my housing estate in 27 years since my mom's lived on this street. Nobody's tried to rob the house. One house has been robbed on Rimmer Close in a quarter of a century. 2 at most. You see, because the people that tend to sell the stuff, the people that they tend to sell the stuff are associates of mine. They do be in and out of the pub every other second day. Just the boys off the block, you know what I mean? But like I said, there's not a housing estate that you can tell me that doesn't sell fucking like stolen goods or fucking, for instance, you know, the way you get people and let's say they go into like Asda or something and they'll buy a shitload of steak. Hang on. Oh, cheese or... Guys, I apologise about that being a bit low, but hang on. But yeah, for a long time we had a lady around here and she used to go, right? And on here, excuse me, on the weekend, this lovely little lady used to go and she'd get loads of steak, bacon, bacon rasher, or rasher, blocks of cheese, fucking steak. She'd get everything. So she tend to knock on my door, like a lot of people do. Because if you can't sell it, I'll probably know somebody who'll buy it. Do you understand? But depending on what it is, and I want to know where it's from. You know what I mean? I don't condone anybody robbing for a living, but look, robbing, selling drugs, it's all some people have. Well, you think it's all you have, but you haven't. You've a little bit more. But my problem being, there's a lot of addicts out there that the only way they can operate is by nicking everything. Honestly, the thieving cunts, you can't put their hands down for a minute. Now, even though I was a heroin dealer at 21, fucked around selling pills and hash at 15 to 21, whatever, but I ended up getting addicted to heroin for 6 years. And I tell you what, like I said, when you're out of smoke that long and you're away from all the people in your life who you think are good for you, but you don't realise that they can be just as bad. Because if you're struggling with an addiction, or if you have a drink problem, or, you know, the same kind of guys, yeah, are the same kind of guys that are going to drag you backwards instead of going forward. You know, so lightweight, collateral damage, negative people, I try my best to stay away from it. You know, because that's what everybody wants to see me do, is trigger and lose me shit. But I'm gonna continue on with my psychiatrist's opinion, and don't stop taking my milk stabilizer, even for the day, because of that. You know what I mean? I'm a danger to myself, and I can be a danger to the others. So if they know I'm not taking that, I'll get into trouble. But it's discretion. If I feel like I don't want to take my bastard milk stable because of side effects and what have you, you know what I mean? That's my choice. That's no one else's choice. That's for me to decide. You know. But like, you know, I hold my hands up. I'm not perfect. Far from it, but I'm not the worst out there. There's a lot worse off than me out there. Oh yeah. In a minute, I want to read them now. As you all know, I have a team. I have a great team of facts. Just give me a minute. Right. Now hang on guys, all serious in there, one sec. What's that fucking snap? Something going on. Look at me, you must have been blind enough not to see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you fucking hell. Hang on guys, give me a second. Right. That'll do. Right. Right. Yeah, smoking is fucking with me, man.
Driving, advanced driving, tax trains, vehicle and Foxtrot Whiskey Kilo, a 5-5 plate Audi. 4 meals on board, all the balaclavas, Hunter. This vehicle's throwing cuts of rocks at my vehicle. I got cracked top windscreen.
I was aware that she continued. That's her all over. Brave. She's brave.
I'll chase into this car through country lane.
Heading to Euro into the 30s.
The route that we took from North of Hull went down into a more populated area.
I've only got partial visibility of this vehicle now and again. It's heading to the roundabout, standby direction.
As we approached a big roundabout with loads of exits I couldn't see, I had no idea where they'd gone. I got stuck behind a van that didn't let me out. At that point, I had to make the decision as to which exit I would take. I just happened to notice a member of the public standing there pointing up a side road, and I thought, I'll go with that.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we're going to Old Aston Hill, Ferry Hill. We're going to go back out on the 458, 550.
Yeah, YouTube and all this carnage, guys. But like I said, yeah, this has never been about numbers for me. I get on along alright with a lot of the YouTube community. you know, I don't follow anybody, I make my own decision, yeah?
bouncing across the road.
And people keep asking me, well, Fox will be here tomorrow. Yeah, he fucking will, and what about it? See, people will try to spread at my team members, my mod, but look, that's alright, you see, because we expected this, you see. Well, I did, and anyway, you know what I mean, it just happened quicker than I thought, you know what I mean. Other people's mods giving my mod sticks, you know what I mean, how fucking dare you, you know what I mean, motherfuckers.
Visor above the driver's seat.
You know what I mean? A lot of people threaten who they know they can get away with threatening. And it's sad.
I've been round.
I got out of the vehicle and my head hurt, my hand hurt, and I was just in a bit of shock. I had the lady saying that.
Good morning, Dennis. What's happening with this flag, you bastard?
I was just standing there looking at the carnage of a police car.
Like I said, Dennis, I don't know why you don't come over yourself, lad, and watch the derby with us.
You just calm down.
You know, but you'd have to be here for about fucking 12:30, fella. You know what I mean? But you're more than welcome, Dennis.
So I actually didn't see her being rammed.
Now I know you have your little family growing, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to pick fucking.
What they do is they'll drive off.
I think it's just about time we met, you know what I mean? Even for a coffee
At the end of the street.
and a fucking chat for 20 minutes, you know what I mean?
They've seen them running away.
Or you can pick you up and drop you off.
So they've got 100 yards on me roughly
Yeah.
at this point.
But like I said, I'm not in a hurry.
Feet of this
It's
male.
like, but bro, that United flag you have,
I decided
I'm gonna leave it in to be
He's shot.
steam clean, pressed and ironed.
Continue to run.
You see, because that's how you go in the middle. But
On each other.
I'm fucking with LEDs as well, Dennis, yeah?
Swung with his right hand.
And what I'm gonna do is, every 22 names of my mods will be on one side of my LED, going across the top, every one of them.
Just behind the kneecap. And at that point, tremendous pain. I'm going to the floor and someone's driving.
You know what I mean? So, do you know what I really need?
To use my leg at all. It was broken. He turned away from me and I heard him shout something.
Well, here, like I said,
Continued to run off down the
I wouldn't
street.
say I'm in a hurry for it, but see, it's not about the flag. It's the person who's
The
giving it
defenders
to
are
me.
considering every possibility for them.
Former Man United, sorry,
It's the difference between a long time in prison.
former Man United, or United fan like myself.
Prepared to take.
You know,
It's obviously escalated him.
it's been a mad few days, Dennis, so I took a bit of a wobble the other day, so bro, if I offended you or anyone, my bad, yeah. You know, I offended half of Scotland.
The assault against me was no further action by CPS.
I'm not a trouble, look, I don't go looking for trouble, it's just like, you know, fine to me, I'm ready. I don't need a 12-week camp, I'm not a sausage out.
People, they're the same person to me. Unfortunately, they were two different people.
Well, that puts a smile on my face, Dan, because it will be used in my channel, you know what I mean, because I had to be from one of Manchester's own, one of my own, and my fellow red, no brainer to me, you know what I mean, so, like I said, I have somebody working on a video now. It says M9, M27 on right.
When you first join, you've got the uniform and you think it's a bit of a shield.
Bro, that's poetic what you just said there. It's Joy Division's link, proper United flag. No way, you like Joy Division? What do you think of the Cortinos? Do you like them? See, Dennis, the difference I have with most Irishmen, the advantage I have on most Dublin men is I've lived here for quarter of a century, and bro, hand on heart, Manchester's been good to me on mine. So is Liverpool, but bro, you know yourself, look, who are we? You know, we're just men, bro. You know, we have arses and we all shite and piss. And we all bleed too. But you know what, Dennis, if the truth be told, there's a lot of racism and there's a lot of bullying going on YouTube, and it breaks me heart because there's a lot of people that have talked over. Like, for instance, let's say, until I start helping Dan with his channel, I believe,
2018 and 2019, a police officer was
in my own channel, and
in West Mercia.
I backed his. I made sure I donate it to his channel every 4 weeks. Won't go into it, right, because it's like I don't want people giving me stick. Good morning, Stevie. But Foxy will tell you. Now here, Foxy's a fascination with foxes now. I know that because he does have them GoPro set up near his premises. And he goes out and he feeds the fucking foxes, you know what I mean? Because nobody else will feed them, you know what I mean? So Foxy's taking it apart, taking it upon himself, the amount of money he must spend in chicken for foxes. And the other night people tried to throw lies about him, tried to tarnish my channel by doing that. Now, I get on great with Foxy, like, there's no narrative or nobody is gonna fuck with my team. Now, if Foxy was out lying for what he done, my bad. Now, here's the thing, you mightn't be on the I don't know exactly what went on, but we'll find out on Sunday. And like I said, I have me 11 months. Well, I have 22 actually, but you always have to have a plan B. Or you have to mix it up with a few different people. So, I believe I have the best mods on StreamYard. We're not talking about YouTube now, right? Fuck YouTube, yeah? YouTube was a stepping stone for me to be here. Now, how's everybody doing? Will the real Jude McDonald please stand up?
He was ejected for being too intoxicated.
Stephen, now, people start sending me messages, right? Now, my old phone is broke. The one with my Instagram on it, so if anyone's texting me on that number, I've not been able to fucking reply because my phone won't come on now. I'll get it sorted, I'll get it fixed next week. You know what I mean? I can't afford it today, but I'll get it done. I can't afford it. It's just, look, it cost me bleeding nearly 30 quid over there in taxis and shit. You know what I mean? To very new road to get my phone fixed. So, like I said, I'm not in a hurry, Dennis. Like I said, you know, I've not even been doing panels and I've had it. You know, so I could have called everybody out on the YouTube rotor. You know, get a few views now. The integrity and me credibility, I mean, like, you know what I mean? But, like I said, proof, like, people donate to your channel, get something out, but like, right, I'm gonna get a game chair and I'm gonna get fucking my little desk. I wanna get 2 monitors. I wanna get me monitors on the wall like the bloody stock exchange. It's crazy. I'll see an idea and I'm gonna go with it. I think it could be successful, but like I said, I've already hit my goal, yeah, and not for it's extra. You know what I mean? Just like Tommy said after the war, you know, they waited for the enemy to take them out for a couple of nights, but the enemy never come. And you know, when they go home, the King George, the King, awarded a medal of bravery to all them lads that were in the Battle of the Somme. You know, all the Brummie lads, you know what they done? They chucked their medals in the cup, which is the canal in Brum, and they burnt all the things for images. You know what I mean? Fucking genius.
Why are you going to stand here? Why do you have to arrest me? Why? I want you to arrest me. Right, listen. You're being ridiculous. Yeah, I am. You're being serious, little fucking rat, that little fucking shit.
He tried to punch past me. I don't know if he was trying to punch me or go towards the bouncer. So then we took him straight to the floor. Right, get on the floor.
Yeah, no problem. You too, Dennis. Thanks for coming in, bro. But yeah, no, Foxy's alright. Look, people are gonna try to discredit my team because they don't want me team to grow.
As I was doing that, his other arm,
no Kings, yeah.
I'm assuming he was male.
I'm reckon, like I said, but fucking hell. But like I said, the ladies over and they're getting a few things done.
Idiot to being violent. How he grabbed me, I can imagine the floor and they
Guys, just give me a second.
He watched it and he wasn't going off. He knew exactly what he was doing and he went for maximum effect.
Before April 2017, it wasn't compulsory for police officers to self-report if they had been assaulted. But since this has changed, statistics have revealed just how often British police come under attack. In Hereford, a run-of-the-mill arrest for drunk and disorderly has taken a turn after PC Natasha Markham is grabbed by the offender.
We arrived and there was a rather angry male shouting abuse at the bouncer. He just latched onto the side of my leg and just squeezed and pulled. I'm assuming he thought I was male and was trying to grab the male genitals. No! We all know men are notoriously more sensitive in that area.
Yeah. Shout out to Anna Lambo for the hat mental culture. He doesn't just do hats, he does dog collars, dog leads, chains, harnesses, bowls, very durable ones. He sells a lot of stuff for dogs. So yeah, mental culture. I'm part of that. I'm part of that culture, that mental culture, yeah. So
he was very intoxicated.
the way I see it is, you know, shout out to everyone who believed in me. Like I said, all me man. Shout out to Foxy. Shout out to Pablo, the chopper.
Usually, if you're
to
assaulted,
Stevie
you don't go
Boy,
into
to
custody.
Solway, to
So
Dennis,
then James took over,
Chuck,
came back to the police station.
Peggy, Jockey,
The very short distance. I mean, it was literally.
Fighting Irish Jerry DT back up,
We got into
you know, Bristol, all you stuff pop in the odd time.
the van was pulling to, and then the door.
No, Stevie, me bleeding phone is broke the last 4 days. So the only way you can get me is on Messenger, bro. My name's Jude MacDonald. You know what I mean? I'm on Facebook, that's my name. Yeah, you'll find me on there. I'm not even meant to be on me. Gal is out.
And try and restrain him in some other way.
So, we're having a joint. Don't have me McDonald's breakfast this week. Watching Football Focus. This weekend, like I said, we got a new shelter. Well, it's not new. Well, it is new because I've only worn it once. No problem, brother. So, I've got the t-shirt, I've got the tracksuit. Seasonal wear, Luke. It's like you'll probably pay 200 quid for this tracksuit, you know what I mean? I paid just for it. It should have been 340, so I got it for 170.
Especially when you've got someone
340, wait, hang on 1 sec, let me be right here, I'll put you wrong way.
They don't run out of puff.
So,
keep going and going and going and going.
Right.
We will help you, but sometimes, mate, you've got to help yourself. Just stick.
Yeah, and nearly tracksuit, right, 250, yeah, 124, plus a t-shirt is 150 because I get the t-shirt for 35 quid because for 70 in the Luke store, the t-shirts, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've got the new bomber jacket for this one. I've been waiting for fucking ages, but I've been saving this tracksuit for tomorrow. For the everyday.
Was typical dealing with an intoxicated
Tomorrow, guys, both my windows, morning message is going to be open, okay? Now, if Fox was in what you tell you is, I live from here to there, which is, I can walk it, sorry, I can get there on the scooter in 5 minutes. I could walk it in 10. Yeah. In fact, only from my phone, I'd be over there doing content, because don't get me wrong, we're still in 618 guys, so for the man who never come on here and call anybody out, you know what I mean, I've done pretty well, you know, look at some of the fighters and all.
Then we've
you know,
a
lot of them ain't even on 500, 600 subs. So I'm proud of myself. Hey, I got the 600, I got the 770, and then I said I'll put my PayPal up. Not because I'm a beg. I donated to YouTube for 5 years. The last donation was 20 quid to Benzema to get a bouquet of flowers or a little flowers, not a lot. But here, as a collective, you know, on YouTube, I get on with about 70% of YouTube. Out of that 70% of the people I get on, I respect 25% of them. As a collective, that meaning all. Now, I've 22 months.
It's not uncommon to be targeted, and you tend to find most.
I want to share something with you, right?
They don't remember the face anywhere. They just remember what you're wearing, and that this is.
I'm going to be a grandfather, yeah. I'll find out next week whether it's a boy or whether it's a girl. Now, I'm behind schedule 18 months on this book, right?
I've done what he'd done to
now,
remember the public.
Before
I'd have got a heck of a lot worse.
This book was spoke about.
It just seems to be a little
None
bit
of this
more
YouTube
acceptable
carnage was going on. This was all
because I read
this was to me about 5
I'm
years ago.
expected to just take that a little bit more.
And I didn't take it, you know why? Because I just wanted to be, you know what I mean? If I had doing that then, everyone in the set would have known.
I mean, we've.
Just like PD said, not my words, the YouTube flasher come on the set and said I'd shot people before. Shot people for the little
why am I doing this? Because
Stole heroin to kids, which is a load of bollocks. I didn't sell heroin until I was like 21. Even though I was on it for years, I sold pills. I could afford me happy, you know, and then I didn't realise I start getting sick. You know what I mean? I start getting sick. But like I said, I have a little brother. I have angels on my shoulders. It's for eternity. I just didn't know, you see, because I got mad at God because he fucking took loads of me pals away. He took me granny away, me ma and dad, and people will say to you back home, "Mate, Gio doesn't fuck about. He's not lying. He was one of the first to start this." And now, the thing that I started, or had a big hand in at the beginning, is now allegedly the biggest cartel the country's ever seen. Now, not my words, right? The media's words. The media tell you I'm affiliated to A, B, and C. Well, they won't, because you know why? Because when we used to do things, there was no phones, and what happens on the manor stays on the manor. Just like if you come here, whatever's said in this house stays in this house. Now, if you shoot me, the last two people that done it to me, I don't know which one was worse. The one where me mate done it because he had to get that for free because he's a reckless cunt. And he would have been 49 the other day. And I'll never forget him. You know, I was shouting and I was pointing that direction. Bro, it's going to go off. He had a shotgun like that, an old one, where you had to cock it with a fucking screwdriver, yeah? And the cunt was pointing at me in Deco's direction, and I'm like, bitch, fucking put that down the other way, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. I was at the getting the shells that morning. Now, look, I wasn't clued up on shells. You see, because shotgun cartridges coming about, fucking hell, there's many caliber, many sizes, but anyway, I only ended up reloading the fucking gun with buckshot. So I'm shouting at me mate, yeah, we're about 30 yards away. Me mate Deco is about 10 fucking feet away from me, yeah. He's on one railway line, I'm on the other, right, stood next to each other. That's where everybody hires their weapons and shit, on the railway. Back then they did, anyway. My mate's like this, next of all, boom, I just see it, he flew up in the air, he let it go. I was on the ground, mate, because it's like what the cunt did was he caught me there, right there. He caught me with buckshot. Now he caught me there, he caught me there, and he caught me there. To see how near they are to each other, because I was in that motion. Look, I was pointing at him and I was like, will you fucking point that the other way? And it went off. And I had my hand in the air. Now lucky enough, because look at here, they were heading for my eyes. Do you understand? Look, only for that I had that hand up, I'd have gotten her in the eye. But, and he's laughing. He thinks it's hilarious, and I'm on the ground now. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It stung, it burnt. Me mate's on the ground. He was caught in the eye, in the chin, in the lip, in the neck. And my mate's over there in a bundle, crying himself, laughing. And I'm on the fucking, you know that part in Kill running to where Sanka's lucky egg, yo. Sanka, you good? Yeah, man. just like at the end, like I've had a lot of crashes, and next of all, I remember seeing people looking over like that, down on me. Are you alright, mate? Yeah, just leave us here for 5 minutes, thanks. Yeah. But, yeah, YouTube's getting very toxic, so it's best for me just to stay on my own journey, stick in my own lane. The first Manchester derby tomorrow on Fightingbackunited, so that's going to be very interesting because we're prepared, guys. Listen, I've been preparing for this for a long time, so because of you two and because of this book, well, plural book that I'm writing. Hang on, wait. Hang on. Let me see. See, the pages are all in there, different, but I'll ring you the iPad. Oh shit, what's up? Yeah, here's the truth, yeah. I never done this. I didn't come on here for click, coin or clout. Tell the rest to get me going. Nah, Stevie, listen, you have to like yourself sometimes, you know, because otherwise, you know, like I said, tomorrow, bro, is gonna be a big day for my channel because Fightingbackunited, Manchester United are fighting back. I'm fighting back against heroin addiction, 27, yeah. I'm fighting back against coke and pills, probably about 10. You see, because I used to pop tablets like they were Smarties or Skittles, all independent. Like, but like I said, on every particular Saturday, it's like I get me blister pack, and it's in like I said, shout out to people yet that have real mental health issues, okay? Now listen, you don't need to be afraid, okay? Cause it's okay not to be okay, right? So for all the tough guys out there, I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the bottom one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 5 makes 10. Blister pack, antipsychotics, there you go. That's how real Jude is. Now, don't start giving me bullshit about mental health. Some of these, Lee, here, fuck off! You're not gonna blue no fucking, you know, fuck you, Stevie. And fuck you, Method, for laughing. He's not born in Tetherhead, no chance. You've more chance of burning me than him. Leave him alone. You know what I mean? Because him and Slew the Blue are innocent. Now listen, like I said, my dad went from a Man United fan to a die-hard City fan because God provided a miracle here. He gave me that 13-year-old boy's heart. And guess what? That 13-year-old boy, it's like he died of cystic fibrosis, and his parents were brave enough to donate his organs. Who just happened to be a perfect match for my father. So, responsibility, being the eldest. I've always had to have an alpha mentality. Because I want my brothers to know that, listen, you're my brother and nobody will fuck with you. Even if it means me getting beat up myself, I will not. Even though they can have it off the go, like, my little brother cracked me in the face the other day. Well, choked me. We choked each other. It doesn't happen all the time. Just happens the odd occasion, depending how mad or angry they are. So, like I said, guys, tomorrow's the derby, yeah. Where's that gone? Oh, there we go, sorry. So the blue will be watching with today. Yeah, fuck you then. And Tottenham. Leave my G alone. Yeah, Foxy, do me a favour, like I said. Tell Aaron I said thanks for the hat. There can only be one master, one alpha in each pack, and because I've been seeing psychiatrists since I got thrown out of school at 13. I'd no business studying psychology, but here's the thing, the first 21 years of my life I was a loser. I was one of them. I fucked up everything you could possibly fuck up, but I'm the king of fuck ups. When I fucked up royal, big time, and yeah, it is true. I did sell drugs, and I did send a couple of shots, what have you, but that was an entire lifetime ago because, yeah, hey, why let good talent go to waste? You know, like I said, by 10 I was told by most of my uncle's mates who served with him in Beirut, Lebanon, and one of the same mates, Derek Smallhorn. He taught me how to shoot, and my uncle taught me how to shoot from the age of 6 to 10, right? Now, by the time I was 8, I could shoot just as good as his mates. Within a space of 2 years, I could shoot better than a third of his company, and he was a sergeant. My grandfather was in the army as well, so I was destined for him. My uncle was trying to prepare me. You know, like, for instance, repetition is important. It's like target practice is about repetition. You know what I mean? You don't need no distractions around you. You need to be in the middle of the countryside where nobody can hear you, where hunting goes on all the time. So by the time I was 10, I was told as a good hunter by my uncle, right? And now when you're a kid, you tend to believe that shit. My nanny used to tell me, your nanny's little soldier. I used to believe it because after the fire, my poor granny had to fucking take me and my dad in because the house was burnt, the flat was burnt, and yeah, it is what it is, but you know, there's nothing I can do to change it. I was only a baby myself there. It's just that I'm very hard on myself. Anyway, tomorrow, the Manchester Derby. Now, with myself and the Fox. Now, if anybody's on to say about Foxy, say it to Foxy, right? Say it to him. They wouldn't say it to his face. Listen, I've been around men, right? Hard men, I'm telling you now, I can just tell by his body language, presentation. Yeah. Pay attention to details. See me, I watch everything. You might think I don't watch, but I see. Yeah. So, Foxy's ass will be here. he said 12, but one, I'll be happy because this is one of the most important derbies Man United will ever have. History books will write it. Erling Haaland come to Old Trafford and scored a hat-trick now. In order for him not to score a hat-trick, four at the back, we need to make sure that there's no breaches in our defence. We need to strategically push strategy into our game, put discipline into our game, put pussy boy out of the game. Listen, if you're more concerned in how your hairline looks, fuck off away from Man United. Foxy's helped me, Stevie, more than anybody. Hey, bro, the man's got me microphones, he's got me a couple of things, you know why? Because apparently I'm a funny guy, I make him laugh and I'm one of the realest on YouTube, he reckons. Now, I've been getting told this for the last 2.5, 3 years. You know, and I still haven't called anyone out, you know what I mean? I've called a few people out. Well, method, like I said, I never come on here for any trouble with anyone, bro. Don't look for fight, you know what I mean? I can just fight, you know, and it's nothing to be proud of, but look at, bro, it's kept me alive, don't get me wrong. If I hit you, I'm gonna break my arm, right? Me hand will break, yeah? Now, like I said, I don't tell lies. There's my truth there. And there you go. Look at that knuckle. Can you see it? That's how hard I pumped. That's how hard I hit. Me hand broke off the window, man. Cause it's like a fucking, yeah, man, the glass in it. Don't ask me what he had, but some fella hit me, mate, and tried to go over him a second time, so he pulled the handbrake or so. When he pulled it down, it's like the car switched off because it stalled and automatically just knocked off. So he was about to stick it into reverse and go backwards over me, mate. Snuggled, so I put my hand through the window. I broke the window, but I didn't reach him. But the second bang, I reached him and dragged him out by his little wimpy girl, fucking crying like a little bitch. Oh, you weren't crying when you were running me mate over. This is my truth. Tell me yours, Manic Street Preachers. Oh, fuck no. Too many bands to name. Stone Roses, Oasis, Coldplay, Keane, The Cartoonists, Happy Mondays, Charlton's. Like I said, I've lived in the city for a hell of a long time and it's been very good. Well, like I said, method, I have no issue with anybody on here, you know. I'm just getting fed up with hearing people calling other people bacon enablers, but yeah, that channel had the biggest bacon enablers on it all the time. It's a cesspit it's a breeding ground for trolls. But listen, I've no issue with Matthew or the Oris channel. I even apologised to him in front of me, everybody, and he mugged me off. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Like I said, I'm not looking for trouble or anybody, because anybody that starts calling me names, they tend to apologise or say, oh, I like you. You know what I mean? Because, you know, and that's not me blowing smoke up my own arse. Anyone around here will back me. Because you know what I'm like, you know what I can bring to the table. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'd stand in front of 3 lads Come on, let's go. I'd probably get leaded, but I guarantee you, I'd break two of their jaws because I can use my hands, and combinations are like chess moves. Do you understand? I'm playing you in chess, right? You know, when you take one move, I'm two ahead of you, right? Now the objective is under no conditions you leave your queen unguarded. You know why? Because you're gonna make two more moves and I'm gonna go checkmate. But I also like life chess, which is like, it's been a while since I've fired an automatic weapon. Let's say high caliber weapons, like an M16 for instance, or an AK. I fired both. Not for a while. I've fired a lot of low caliber weapons like 20s, 30s, 40s, Glocks, 22s, 38 Lugers. In fact, I even got found with one in my gap. That's what I got me drug and thing charge. I was more worried about the gun charge than the drug charge because I was an addict at the time and that was in my favour. But when they find a firearm, it's like, gun, hey, go here. It's nothing to do with fucking me. Shout out to the Larry Duggan, the fat bastard copper who arrested me. The best thing he ever done. And his cheap super was Mickey Finn. Like I said, I left Balliol at 18 to move to Manchester. My missus got pregnant and we come back here to have the baby, right? Irish chicks, listen, you'd understand if you're Irish or if you have no. If she lives in fucking Australia, she wants to have the baby in Dublin. Rainy Dublin. You know, I have family in Australia, Boston, Chicago. I have bars. I have an uncle called John MacDonald. Him and his wife own the bar. It's called Macker's in Gran Canaria. So if you're ever over there, pop in, say you know me, mention me channel, and you'll get a drink for free. All courtesy of FBU, okay? And just to welcome you. Well, I'll tell you another thing, Stevie. He was the biggest detective in Dublin for a long fucking time. Headed the drug squad at Star Street. Now, I moved from back to Manchester into Fitzgibbon Street and started selling heroin within a week, bro. I wasn't even a week home. And I was handed a phone and a bit of work because, you have to provide for your family. And listen, NMW, like I always put a hashtag on it, NMW, no matter what it takes to feed your children, yeah? You do it. Like I said, tomorrow is one of the busiest days in the football calendar, you see. Tomorrow, you know, when they say if the cap doesn't fit, don't wear it. Well, guess what? I've heard the name. We're ready. We have the outfit ready. We have it upstairs on the camera stand. It looks like a man, but it's not a man. Tomorrow, the last City jersey my father ever put on, he was buried in it. But the second last one, I managed to keep a hold of it. A Thomas Cook jersey on my dad was a die-hard red. He got a 13-year-old boy and turned into that 13-year-old boy. You'd have to ask Dennis Palmer. I'm not sure. I can only remember the coppers that had me nicked. I'll never forget them. Right, guys, here. My tablet's on 2%, right? So rather than this knock off and I stay live for ages, yeah? I just hope you all have a great weekend. Tomorrow, myself and the Fox will be down the first Manchester Derby. I'm fighting back. Yeah. Well, if you ever read the book that I'm gonna write, Stevie, and you know what? It's gonna take me a while, you see, because let's be real about it. Some of us, hey Sean, some of us are fathers, right? Now, like I said, my mods do a great job because they understand how hard it's been. They don't understand, but they're trying to understand, you know, that kind of way. And you know, if people used to say that Jude was a tough guy back in the day and what have you, I'll take that. So, I'm going to use that tough guy reputation, apparently, allegedly, that I had, and I'm going to talk about mental health. I'm going to ask you what you're fighting against, what you're fighting back against, you know. And there's not many men that have courage. You know what I mean? I've only seen 2 people in my life admit it. Jude, I've been sectioned. Now I can help you. You know what I mean? Because once you're sectioned, you're psychotic. You're not sectioned otherwise, because everything's about presentation when you're in front of a psychiatrist. But just want to thank you all again for coming in. I'll try to come back on later on. My phone's about to die. My tablet, sorry. Tomorrow is the Manchester Derby, guys. God bless you all. Thanks for coming in. Fightingbackunited. We'll see whether we're Fightingbackunited tomorrow. And after Derby, when we win, I'm going to go. Just believe now that we have a chance of winning the league. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the Tottenham fans. Fuck you. Fuck Arsenal, fuck Liverpool, fuck Aston Villa, fuck Leeds, fuck City, fuck the Scousers. God bless you all. Justice for the 97. Rest in peace, Ramey Bulge or Reece Jones. And I hope, see you, John Venables, if you ever see this. Your eyes will be got, just like FT's eyes will be got, yeah? FT. Anyway, guys. God bless you all. Thanks for coming in. I'll probably come back on later for half an hour, whatever, if we get time. Tomorrow, me and the Fox, 1 o'clock on the box. You know why? Because the Manchester Derby is here from 1 tomorrow. So, good meal, Lamar. Good thank you for coming in. God bless. God